And click. What's up, guys? Nofish back here again. About to kill these losers. Which button? Why? Ah, 75%. Please tell me that was all of them. Yep. Got a lot of experience for that, too. Oh, yeah. Repo and his bucket. It was a really hot day, and they where they're I don't call them kennels or cells, but you know, there's something. They're not like prison cells. They're like stables, is what I would call them. I'd call them stables because they're much nicer than like prison cells or something. But they're like cement with like a door, but it was like it had bars, so you could like, you know, you can see through them, you can pet them and everything. It's basically big enough just to keep them, like, you know, secure. And they have cement floors and everything, and it's but it's heated. It's heated, and they have a special like thing for sleeping, also heated. And they have water pipes underneath, so it can be cooled and everything. But one day it was really hot, and you know, poor Repo with his Rottweiler black fur. We just come back from a walk, and so I filled up this giant like paint bucket full of water, and I gave it to him, and he instantly just ran straight into it and sent it flying everywhere. But he didn't drink any of it, and he was still panting and really thirsty. So I filled up his bucket again, and he knocked it over again, and I filled it up again, and he tried to eat it, and it was really weird. I'll upload the video. Maybe I'll try, because it's really funny. And because he actually got it stuck on his head at one point, and had to get it off. I remember. Oh, I'll pause for this. He's beautiful. Yeah, there was one, I guess I'll call this one a kennel, because it was more like a kennel. What? Weird. Sup?
Welcome to the Gardens of Isa, home of the summer court, and the warm heart of the
Look like wishing trolls.
It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Isa, but it is equally rare that Niralim chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
Cool. Yeah, it was one kennel, and actually had a full litter of puppies, and it was like, no, it probably wasn't full litter. It was like six German Shepherd puppies, and going in there was just chaos. But it was so fun though, because it's like 6 puppies, and they're just like running around and crazy. One thing about puppies, though, is their teeth are super sharp. They're like needles. And I always had, like, you know, just my arms were covered in scrapes and, like, bites and everything when I came out of the puppies.
Don't test me.
Oh, one of my favorite puppies was actually a Dalmatian puppy. And it's really fine. It's really hard to, nowadays to find a pretty nice Dalmatian. I'll pause for this. I'll explain why later.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers. Treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage. We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you? The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable, but strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Whoa. A lot of stuff just popped up. Ooh. Ooh. That was kind of weird cutscene though. Okay. The persuasion. I want to start getting some of these. What can I do here? Some of these. What is this? No. Bang, 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 bang. Oh. What does this get you? Whatever, I'll go this. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Let's go. Confirm. what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to find a very nice Dalmatian nowadays because it used to be, I don't want to say posh. I don't really know if it's that word, but it used to be fancy to own a purebred Dalmatian. And I'll have to stop again because she's gonna talk.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape. Neuralim's looking for a savior. And Tatarian is looking for a champion. And somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed.
A,
You're
okay,
right.
thank you.
This
I'm
won't be
pressing A
easy.
whenever it happens.
The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army.
Cool. I need an army. Oh my god, I'm
A few
pressing
years
A.
ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed. But stealth is no longer an option. Not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of
Not even
Eredal, there
for
waits a
you.
player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. Be
Go.
on your way.
Yeah, it used to be a sign of high society.
I couldn't make out half of what the
I'll never
king was
get to
saying.
talk about this, of
Sounds
course.
like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Felmerus Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around, and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes. All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes.
HoloLens doesn't sound super amazing.
You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands in Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Cool. Alright, finally. It used to be a sign of high society to own... What is this? Is this the Hughes ones? Or no? It used to be a sign of high society to own a purebred Dalmatian. Jesus, this is the closest I can get to it. Alright. Except Dalmatians were super hard to find back then. You know, there weren't a lot of them. They were pretty rare. And so there was a lot of inbreeding within Dalmatians. And inbreeding makes dogs really mean. And so a lot of the Dalmatians today have somewhere along their descendants inbreeding. Which means they usually have some kind of mental problem. And so they're usually pretty mean. And so it was pretty rare to find a Dalmatian that was actually nice. And, yeah, I played with him a lot. Because I knew he was going to go fast once he was up for adoption. Because puppies aren't allowed to be adopted for like 3 months or something. Because they have to get like all these shots and everything. So I knew once he was up for adoption, he would go really fast. And he actually, the day he was born, he had a waiting list. Yeah. I really urge anyone who wants a dog to look at the shelters first. Because there's a real big stigma about shelter dogs that, like, you know, they're all just evil dogs that are all put up because they attacked someone. But a huge majority of them are puppies. Because, you know, if your dog has puppies, it's going to have, you know, 12 or more puppies, you know? And, you know, they gotta go somewhere. So people give them to the Humane Society. And you can actually end up finding these really rare dogs at the Humane Society. Like, actually, I used to have a Greater Swiss Mountain Dog that we got from the Humane Society. And not that I'm saying like, you know, just go for the rare dogs. You know, there are pretty good mutts out there too. Like my other dog is a Yorkie, Yorkie something else little dog mix. And he's a really good dog too. We had a Saint Bernard once. That was pretty cool. Except those things slobber. Oh my god. My clothes were ruined when I went in there. Yeah, after going in there, my clothes were just ruined. Does this not work ever? What? What do I left it? Yeah, I guess I do. Anyway, guys,